Hello, book lovers. My name is Stefan, and I have cerebral palsy. Today, it's the vacation, and many people in Europe start have started or is about to start their vacation from work and stuff like that. So that's why I am sitting outside on my balcony here in Stockholm, casually dressed. And we are going to talk about something that people not often talk about, but today I am going to introduce you to a concept of something I call books as books as books as tourist memorabilia or souvenirs. Well, yeah, and you can think of it as I I I prefer to think of it as books that you buy when you are on a trip or on vacation or just or books that mean so much to you that you go on a vacational trip in their footsteps, so to speak. Okay, that's the point that I am going to make, and I want you to think of do you have any books that you have bought when you were on vacation or in order to remember your vacation, or do you have an author that you like so much when you write down, when you read the books, and so you want to go to do a trip in that author's footsteps, or in or experience that environment for yourself. Put it in the comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this subject. I myself have done several trips and vacations. I have done it abroad, outside Sweden, and also inside Sweden too. I have 5 books now with me here that I to illustrate what I mean by with book souvenirs and memorabilia. Okay, I am going to introduce you to a very interesting person. I would like to say that he is the foundational manager of the Thai silk industry. Jim Thompson is his name, and he was he came to Thailand way back, so he lived in Thailand, in Bangkok, and he started to export the Thai silk that the Thai people produced. So he became very successful in that. He received many gratitudes from the king of Thailand, because of the profits that he brought to the Thai industry. So, yeah. And there is you can visit his house now in Bangkok, and I was there, and it was a very good experience for me. He lived a very posh life, but also very modest, so to speak. Holy moly, it started to thunder outside here, so I apologize for that. But I am going to continue. Jim and I bought a book about him and his fate. It has a very uh, it is a riddle what happened to him, because he he disappeared somewhere in the jungle in Thailand. He disappeared, and you have never and they have never found him in his body, so to speak. It is therefore the book I am going to present to you is called Jim Thompson, an unsolved mystery. This is the book, and it is on put on Easter Day 1967. Jim Thompson disappeared. Yeah. So I am actually born that year, so it is very interesting for me to have this kind of trivia. Yeah, but but I I I am very interested in books like this, so I highly recommend you to pick up books from museums and stuff like that, because they are exceptionally good, often and often very interesting topics. Yeah. Okay. Mm, next one. I visited also a long time ago the Darwin house in England. Uh, so and there I I bought many books, but I am going to 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 show you the one book. It is Darwin's Notebook. Uh, Here it is, and it is about Darwin life with life in science and copying his own journals and notebooks. You get a picture of 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 him and his his thinking process, so to speak. Yeah, I find it fascinating, and Darwin and Charles Darwin is one of my biggest heroes in 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 history. So yeah, that that journey also was very special for me. I wanted to do this journey to pay an homage to 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 him and what he achieved and his discoveries. Yeah, and that was the two yeah. And next book is a book about I visited Singapore in 2011 or 12, I think it was, and then and from there I bought two books. One book of which one is Singapore through 19th century prints and paintings. It is this book here, big book, but very, very interesting. I like it a lot, and I also get to know what Singapore looks like in the days in the Victorian era too. Okay, next book is from Sweden. I went to a airplane museum that is stationed in Linköping, I think, and it was very. It was one of the best museums I have ever been to, I can tell you. But I bought two books, one little one, and this one, Breguet B1, the reconstruction of the army plane Number 2, Breguet B1. I don't know much about the plane in question, so, but I know so much. It is a very important plane in the Swedish Army flight history, so to speak. Yeah. So, but I bought this in order to remember the visit that I paid, that I to pay to that I went to. It was a formidable experience to go to this museum. It was not as you think it is. It is very much a full museum with many kind, with all kinds of exhibitions, and not only about the planes, but about the times they came, and also about the fair civilian population feels when the air sirens go off and stuff like that. Very 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 actually it is very important to understand these days with the Ukraine-Russia conflict, with the war in Ukraine, so to speak, and you get the very good picture of how a population see the whole, see a war through the eyes of bombs and stuff like that. Okay, so I bought this only to remember the trip to Linköping, and the airplane museum there. next book I am going to talk about is when you want to holy smoke! It started to rain here too, but I am inside. But if you have difficulties hearing what I say, I apologize for that. It's very, it's a very tropical rain here, so I think I am going to proceed with the book that I am going to talk to you about now. It is when you find an author or a book that you want to experience get the full experience of, you can travel in the author or the person's or the character's footprints, so to speak. And one author that people in Sweden at least have done that with is Stig Trenter. His series, he was one of the Swedish Golden Age crime writers in the 40s and 50s here in Sweden, and this is his book, Farlig, fåfänga, som it is translated to Dangerous Vanity. I would say it translates to Dangerous Vanity, so to state. Okay, and you can do his character is called Harry Friberg, and he is a photographer who happens to get in many different kind of crime and murder mysteries. Yeah, and the fascinating with Stig Trenter's books is that they are very they are very good at describing the environment around every single crime or murder mystery. So, and that's why people are going to see him, are going to do guided tours and stuff like that around him. So, and Stockholm in the 40s and 50s and 60s changed very much in so it is a very pertinent time in the history of Stockholm, and yeah, that's why people love to go on tours and see for themselves about what the fest is about during the yeah. Okay. Now I want you to have a great vacation, and also whatever you do, buy some books that you can try and not only and read, but remember where you were when you bought these books. Yeah, and also please consider to like and subscribe, and also have a nice reading time. Okay.